is up, Rocket Nation? Happy Monday. Hopefully you guys are having the best Monday ever. I know you guys have been waiting for it, been begging for Monday to come back around so that you could go back to work. Hopefully you guys had the best work day ever in the history of work days that have ever worked day. Today, we're going to be playing some Kingdom Come Deliverance II. Man, why is that so hard for my tongue to say? Today, I swear to God, we're going to do some of that training. I think we're probably going to start the day off with do some in the combat training. There's two forms that I want to do of combat training. Number one is I know that up by are we still? No, we did go to Troskowitz at the end of the day, didn't we? You know, it's not too far away from Troskowitz anyways, but just up above where we painted the cow, we have a place to go. I think it's right around there. I want to say it's just to the north, but I think there's actually a quest marker there. So I think we're going to go. We're going to pick up that quest. We're going to do that, and I do believe we can do some marksman training there. And then the other thing that I want to do is I want to go train with Tomcat. We've had that quest since day number one, since episode number one, in every kind of way of episode number one. That's both here and on YouTube. So I want to make sure that we get over there and we actually do the Tomcat stuff as well too. So yeah, that's the plan for today. We'll see what happens. Eventually, I'm just going to it's going to be reduced to me brewing potions at a alchemy table, and that's it. That'll be where we're at, and then we'll have good conversation during it though. So Derek says, yes, I love going to work every single Monday for the next 40 years consecutively. Yeah, it's like, and you would think that that's like a long time, but it really flies by when, you know, once the mechanism gets a hold of you, once you're just that cog in the wheel, it really just flies by, man. It's like, it doesn't even feel like 30 years. I'm not even gonna lie. It doesn't even feel like 30 years. Like maybe 28. Yeah, I'd say at max, tops. Nazar, what is up? Welcome in. How are you? Happy Monday. Says, I hope you play Spider-Man 2. It's very good. I had heard that it was very good. We're not going to be doing a playthrough of that, at least until we're done with this. I do want to concentrate on getting this one done. Other games that we have coming up are going to be Atomfall. Atomfall's coming. What other games do we have, guys? Oh, Assassin's Creed Shadows. Maybe I might. I didn't even pick up Spider-Man 2 on PC. Maybe I'll end up doing one. Because I know I'm gonna start to have a little bit more free time coming up. The 20th. Yeah, I'd say by the end of the month, I should have a little bit more free time on my hands when I can actually do some stuff. And I might be able to do a Let's Play of it over on the Let's Play channel. Whenever, whenever it is, I'll be here. Dude, I love you. Thank you, buddy. I did do a playthrough of the first one in the Let's Play channel, but I don't know if we'll get to that one live. But we do have a very big lull coming, well, as far as right now. After the end of March, we don't have anything for April, May, June, July. I think July is the next game after that. So there's 4 months. But I'm assuming that something's going to swoop in and take up some time in the at the end of spring. But if you look at the game release calendar, there was, up until they announced all the games in March, there was nothing for April, May, June, July, August, and then the next one was in September. And there was one game in July I didn't give two shits about. Unless you want to play NCAA football or something like that, which I'm not. EA games suck. I'm sorry. I said it. Derek said Civ 7. I've never played a Civilization game ever. I've never ever played one. I've never been too much on sim games. I say that and we're simulating that we're playing as a fucking medieval jerk off right now. Thief, basically. Let's just call it like it is. I'm a medieval thief now at this point. I've never played a sim game though. I just seen the pin come in, Mirko. You want to see it? I got you, boo. I got you. You ready for it? There it is. You know what? Can we zoom it in a little bit? Let's do a... Hold on. I got this. All right. So let's do a little... Let me adjust some of these filters. Can I actually zoom in on this? I might not be able to. I cannot apply a zoom to it. You know what? Maybe I can here. Hold on. Filters, add advanced mask. Yes. Maybe that should go after this one. Rounded corners. Now we're going to adjust the X value and the Y value. And then we're going to zoom it right all up in. Maybe I should have adjusted this X-axis. Dude. Oh, it's so detailed. Why is it so good? I don't know, Rocket. Why is it so good? I'm missing, you know what? Just make it full screen at this point, right? Knock it off. I think that's enough, right? Here, let me get my coffee out of the way. No. Look at how dirty. See all the dust on my. I wipe this thing off at least 3 times a week. Does anybody else's mouse pad get that dirty? Can you see it over there? Look at how it's not even that dusty in this room at all. Oh, sorry. Thought you still wanted to see my super detailed collector's edition. I apologize. Oh, did you guys know that we now have the full screen for this? Did you guys see that? Did anybody notice that? I just decided to go full screen with this. The other one's nice and all. If the others don't know, this is normally the way they have it. That we have it. That way in this screen right here, I got to point forward a little bit. This screen right here, this one, this way we can put some stuff in there. But I thought, you know what? Fuck it. Just go full screen from now on. And right there, look at, this is Murat's. Thank you, Murat's. This is Murat's. He made this, 3D printed it, painted it. It's a Michigan football Groot. I am Michigan, man. I am Michigan, man. Wow, is the color really yellow today? I feel like the overhead's making me look super tanned, and that's not accurate. I'm pasty white. I haven't seen the sun in months. It's been a while. Best view ever, says Merkel. That was the best view I've ever seen. We can use your coffee cup as size as a size reference. Well, compared to what? Like a coffee cup? Yeah, a very large coffee cup. You like the full screen better? Nice. Okay. I thought, you know what? Why not try it out? Because when we did the unboxing, a lot of you guys asked to for the unboxing to do the full screen. So I was like, you know what? Maybe it's time to do away with the other one. The other one served a purpose in the past. This one right here. This did serve a purpose in the past, but that purpose has also passed. So yeah. I just saw 50% of game. I'm getting sold more, but I'm still at post prologue. LOL. Wait, you've seen 50%? You've seen half of Kingdom Come Deliverance? You've only made it to you're still just at the post prologue, like right after you start then? Is that what I'm understanding? Both are good, says Derek. I feel like the other one serves its purpose if I'm trying to show you something. But you know what also works if I'm doing that? This one. Then I can show you guys the desktop. And let's say you guys wanted to see 1,000,000 of me. I could show you me inside of me, 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 inside of me. That's what my OBS looks like, by the way. You're welcome. You want to see what my chat looks like? Look at you. Look at you idiots. Look at all you idiots. Look at yous. Derek, I see you. I see you. How are you? MNAF says, I'm watching streamers play for motivation to play the game. Is it working? And am I working better than them? That's what I really want to know. Is my stream better than theirs? Please tell me yes, or you're going to be banned from the chat. The answer is always yes, by the way. Marco says, Rockitsauce, you tan actually looks like Antonio Banderas in Interview with a Vampire. Exactly. That is exactly my tan right there. I don't, the overhead light is a little bit ridiculous right now. So this is actually my color. 5200 Kelvin should be what you film at. That works. That's the shortcut to it. There you go. That's my actual color right there. That's actually the color of me. There you go. That's accurate. Like I said, I'm pasty white. Wouldn't be here if it wasn't, says Derek. It wouldn't be here if it wasn't. Wouldn't be here. I've fucking absolutely adored our playthrough so far. Like, I am in love with this playthrough so far. And I feel like we're still building into what we actually want to do. We're kind of just leveling and stuff and getting used to mechanics, testing out mechanics as we go along. And the few quests that we have done have been actually really, really good. There was one where we had a little bit of funkiness with, they wanted us to talk to the bailiff. But that quest actually is probably the most thoughtful quest we've seen so far either as well. I don't know though. The one with the girl being pregnant, that one was pretty fucked up as well, man. That one was pretty crazy as well. I feel like there's so many different ways that one could have went. I'm actually kind of, I was tempted yesterday to go back and do it, but I was like, you know what? This is kind of like our way of going through the quest. So I don't want to reload it. And yeah, because we kind of it wasn't like nothing bad happened, but even if something bad had, I wonder if you could end up like making the old lady abort her baby. Context, everybody. Context. Okay. You got to know what we're talking about. Okay. I feel like that's taken out of context. Oh boy. Yeah, quick tan filter, just a real quick color adjustment to make it appear like I actually go outside. There ain't a fucking lawn to mow. Why would I go out there? We're about to get like 8 inches of snow tomorrow. Is it tomorrow? No, flurries tomorrow. The next day after that, we're getting 8 inches of snow. We just had 4 inches, which is like this much. I'm pretty sure 8 inches is like that. That's a lot of snow. That's deep. That's deep. That's way too many inches, says Derek. That's way too many. I'm not looking forward to it, to be honest. I know I'm going to spend Thursday night after I get out of work. I'm going to end up spending it shoveling for another hour outside after doing the works. So that's going to suck. But, you know, what can you do? Winter. It keeps coming back. Can't avoid it. Amnef says, the truth is that I like your play style more of the guy I'm watching, more than the other guy I'm watching. I get a 50% on YouTube and 40% on one live at the moment. And 50%, and both have their strengths, but in your playthrough, I might watch 2 times, so it's trash. I agree. My playthrough is trash. I'm trash. Well, that's not what you meant, is it? Wait a second. Did I read that wrong? Wait a minute. I know what you're saying, though. You watch here and on YouTube. Yeah. I feel like because I had debated, because I'm actually, you know what? Here, let's talk about this. Let's talk about this, because this is sort of 2 things combined. I was thinking about doing a separate, different kind of playthrough than the one we're doing over on the Let's Play channel, because I have been playing this game quite a bit offline. And I was like, if I just keep that one behind this playthrough, then I can sort of make my way through the game and then not be spoiled for stuff on stream when we're actually playing live. But yesterday, I ended up, I was like, dude, I got the collector's edition. It's for PS5. You can see it right there, PS5, right there. I was like, fuck it. I might as well install this game and actually fucking play it on the PS5. I never use it anyways. So it was maybe, I think I was done editing. We finished by around like 11 o'clock last night, right? It was right around 1 o'clock. I was done editing. Everything was all set. I had eaten and I'm like, all right, I got some time to sit down. I probably got like 3 hours. Why don't I install this on the fucking PlayStation? So I throw in the disc and it's got to install, and I'm like, oh man, this thing's actually going pretty slow. I'll finish up my the things I had to do for YouTube. So I did a few. I did all 12 of our thumbnails, and then as I was finishing those, I look over and I was at like 98%. I'm like, perfect timing. It's awesome. I finished them all up. I got them uploaded. I went to go over and sit down and play it, and then I hit play. And then it needed an update. So it took about 45 minutes for it to install off of a disk. And then it gave me an 85 or 86 gigabyte update that was going to take 62 minutes on a gig internet. I have gig internet download. I don't have the same upload, but gig internet download. And because of the limitations of a PlayStation, I can only download it very, very slowly. That same size game on Steam would be downloaded in less than 5 minutes. But yeah, so on PlayStation, it took me 45 minutes to install it off the disc, to then get an update and have to wait another 60, I think it's like 63 minutes or something is what it took total. Or 68 minutes. I think it's 6, I don't know. It's 60 some fucking minutes for it to download then and do an update. I'm like, bro, I get a new game and you're telling me this fucking state-of-the-art system that everyone's fucking loves so much it takes me 2 hours when I get a game to actually be able to sit down and play it? Come on, man. So I ended up fucking playing for about 3 hours last night, but well into the early mornings. But I basically just got out of the opening scene on the PlayStation 5. That was about it. Oh yeah, I went and visited the old ladies and I did all that stuff. And we went to the pillory. I went to the pillory and everything. But by the time I was done, it was like 6:30, and that was kind of what I wanted to get through on that so I can mess around on the PlayStation 5. But holy fuck, man. I feel so bad for y'all on fucking console. That shit's fucking ridiculous, dude. I don't know what they got to do. Like, I don't know why. It's super cheap for a network card. Like, they aren't expensive. And why you are only allowed to download stuff at the absolute minimum fucking speed is beyond me, man. That should be like fucking instantaneous fucking download. Like, for me to get a card to put in my PC to fully utilize a gig internet is like $15, legitimately. And that's a big old fat extra card that they put in aftermarket. If you were to integrate this into the system, it's cheaper by like at least fucking 3/4 cheaper. So it should be like $5 extra. And yeah, I have 2 GB download internet, and in PS, I have 1 GB Ethernet port. But when checking network through PS, it never shows more than 400 megabytes. For some reason. Well, you are limited on how much. Ofki, what is up? How are you? Good to see you. Oofki, I'm sorry. It's good to see you. What up, though? Said Steam is pretty much the only service that allows you to download at 1 gig. Actually, is how much would 100 megabytes? Well, actually, I get more than 100 megabytes. But you're supposed to, after they did the last update with Steam, the massive client update, it used to limit you to 20 megabits per second. Now it's 100. But I still, there's often times where I go to like 130 megabits per second. Yeah, Steam is the only one. And I don't know why that's a thing. I mean, it's probably server issue. I get it. You know, you are downloading from them. They do have to pay for it. So it probably is a money thing, but damn. So there's plenty of bandwidth on my side. Yeah, it's crazy, dude. But, yeah, it's just ridiculous. Because others are cheap. Yeah, LOL. Yeah, it did blew my mind though. Like, I had to post on it. I had to post it on fucking Twitter. I was like, this is unfucking believable. Like, I can't believe that I wanted to play Kingdom Come Deliverance II, and I sat down and 2 hours had gone by and I still wasn't playing it, and I was waiting. I'm like, is this? Oh yeah, and every time I fucking turn on the PlayStation, I have a new, well, granted, I don't play it that much, so this is probably more of a me thing. But every time I turn it on, I have a new system update. So I gotta do that too, so. But that I didn't include in it. It was 45 minutes for it to install, and then another hour and is a little over an hour for it to, so it wasn't quite 2 hours, but it was damn fucking close. Like an hour and 50 minutes. Fucking crazy, man. Crazy. And that's not even like a beef with, you know, like console PC shit. I mean, that's fucking unnecessary for you guys, man. Like, I feel bad. Game like a peasant, get treated like one. Yeah, like, I wasn't even making it about that, but like, I feel bad. Like, there ain't no reason that you guys should have to put up with that shit. Pay fucking $500 for a system. You pay $70 for every game when they come out. Like, Jesus Christ, man. Why they hate you guys? I don't know. But you know what? You got a friend in me. You got a friend in me until you tell me that your PlayStation 5 is better than my fucking PC. Then you can go fuck yourself, okay? This is why I just slap controller on my PC and call it good. You actually use a controller? I can't use well, I can use a controller. I used to be fucking A1 with primo, like aiming. I was incredible with the controller back in the day. Now, not so much. I can't play without my mouse and keyboard now. I prefer mouse and keyboard now. It took me a month and a half though, of solid using the mouse and keyboard to actually feel comfortable with it. Not very often, yeah, just for like car games and whatnot. See, now driving a car, I would rather use a controller. I do, you know what a controller is really good for is RP walking. Oh my God. I was able to slow myself down by only pushing the controller. Can we get something like that on PC? Where maybe we just need to have keys that sit like this far off of the keyboard so that there's all this distance and I can just push it down. His actuation distance is 4.5 inches. What the fuck? A PS5 is better than my PC for consistency, but not versatility. No, dude, definitely consoles have their place, 100%, right? Like they're just super convenient. That's what I find is super awesome about. I mean, well, they used to be. That's what now I don't know if they're so convenient after yesterday's fucking whole shithole that I went down. That fucking rabbit hole that I went down to just play a game was insane. I'd rather play GTA on controller. Yeah, I absolutely would. The controls are so much more simple. Now I don't like, well, you know what? Rockstar games don't have the best shooting mechanics on a mouse and keyboard anyways. So I think overall they're better on a, because you, like Red Dead Redemption 2, you had to, I mean, you basically had to have target lock on, like auto lock. So at that point, you might as well just be using a fucking controller, right? It's the precision of a mouse that I like. And I do like that not every button's on the same button when you're looking at a mouse and keyboard. Most of the time, we've seen that 50 times over the last 2 weeks, though, where, yeah. Because Cyberpunk does that a lot, where there's a button does a lot of different, a whole bunch of different things. One button does like 8 things. Yeah. All right, you know what? Let's get to it. It's time. All right. Listen, you little sons of bitches, you little poor peasant people over there on your fucking consoles. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. We're now gonna go and play the game for you guys. This is your guys' game. Peasant Simulator 2025. Here we go. Let's get it. Peasant Simulator 2025. Go! Get rid of that music. I got to agree on the 500 hours with 500 hours on GTA 5. The Atmosphere 2,500 hours and on other games. Yeah. I like controller on any game that has driving, because I don't like using a controller then switching back to a mouse and doing that back and forth. It's just like in this game, the horse steering. Here's the problem when it comes to a mouse and keyboard. What's different is movement. You're all in on any direction you press on a keyboard, right? And when you're on a controller, you have that, you know, I don't have to go full tilt to the left. I can just turn halfway to the left, and you can make it smoother and it feels better. You know what I mean? It just, yeah, feels smoother. What up, Boogie? How are you? Good to see you. Real question though, PS or Xbox controller? I used to say Xbox controller. The new PS5 controller I like better. I used to like having my the thumbsticks offset. This controller is the best controller I've ever had. This controller's better than both, but I want this one shaped like a this is Fly Digi makes this an amazing fucking controller. Every one of the inputs is all mouse clicks. Everything. This is all mouse clicks. I don't know if you guys will be able to hear this. You hear that? Here, let's alt tab. They're every button, the directional, all of them are all mouse clicks. It's so freaking good. But I want them to make this as a PS5 controller. I really do. I used to like it with these offset so that my one thumb sat higher than the other. And I still do like that. But I like how wide the PlayStation controller is. There's something about that, and it's smoother on the edges, where an Xbox controller always has, it's more sharp edges here. It's like smoother, rounded. I don't know, something about that. You have custom Xbox controller called Razor Wolverine. The Razor Wolverine's really good too. That also has the what are the magnetic, this is the same thing this has, the magnetic, what are they called? ML, I believe is the abbreviation for it, but magnetic thumbsticks and everything. Really, really good. Yeah, I heard the Wolverine was really good. That was the one I was going to get, and then I'd seen this one. I was like, you know what? Let me try this one. And I think it was like $140 for this one. And if they made this in a PlayStation controller, I'd go get it again. Also, it has built-in buttons on the back too. Also, mouse click buttons. So there's 4. So your thumbs, well, I don't know how you guys, I know a lot of people might use the old fucking, what's that? Fucking claw grip. But even in claw grip, you can still reach the one on the back. See right here and right there. Yeah. I have done claw grip. That's why it was so easy for me to switch to claw grip. Really good controller, though. You guys are looking for a dope controller. That Fly Digi one's really dope. Yeah, the dual shock on PlayStation is cool. Yeah, I will say I find it kind of gimmicky in a lot of ways, but now as more games have become more creative with it, there are actually really good situations where like the adaptive triggers and shit can be like an immersive aspect. A good one is when pulling back a bow and like feeling the bowstring. That's pretty dope. Gubin, how are you, buddy? Good to see you. What up, doll? Afki says, also, they do make analog keyboards, but I don't know how good the support for them is, though. I don't even care. Like, keyboards, I know they make analog ones, but how good can it be? You know what I mean? I don't feel like I can naturally only partially depress the A, D, W, or S button. Like, I mean, that's essentially what it would come down to. Maybe I've thought about those one-hand controllers for your left hand that have WASD on them, but also have a thumb joystick on them as well. Derek says, I have an analog keyboard. To be honest, it's very hard to notice pressing partially. See, that's what I feel like. How great can that be? How great can that be, yo? MF says, I will say that 500 hours of GTA 5, I can't play anymore. I'm tired. Yeah. See, that's where I feel about just about every game. Few games that I have been able to play more was Elder Scrolls Online, which, I mean, that's an MMO anyways, right? Diablo, I got to be approaching 500 hours, but I'm kind of sick of that one too now, Diablo 4. And then Destiny. I played like 2,000 hours of Destiny, which I haven't gone back for the latest season too. I heard it's really good. Like the new dungeon, I heard is really dope. Kind of want to do that one. I can't figure out GTA 5 mods is why. Oh, yeah, you can't do the change up. Now you just don't get any change, right? All right, let's jump into this. Let's go. Where did we leave off yesterday? Does anybody remember? Oh my God. Does anybody remember where we left off last night? I don't know. I legit can't remember where the hell we left off. Were we inside of Troskowitz? Yeah, we talked to the guy, didn't we? I think we had talked to the guy about painting his bull. No. Apparently not. Oh no, we painted the bull, but we never made it back to Troskowitz. So we gotta rest for the evening. I'm gonna do it with a torch in my hand because I ain't no bitch. Let's fucking do this. We're only sleeping for like 2 hours anyways. That's comfy. And awake. This is like real life for me right now. Holy cow. The cow shitting on the dude with shit? Yes, exactly. Exactly, Derek. Put away your torch, weirdo. We have everything off of us, right? Yeah, look at our starting weight is now 98 pounds. Like, that is pretty convenient. What is this? Why does this have an upward arrow on it? Because we took the craftsman one, right? We took a craftsman perk that allows it to do more damage, I do believe. Was that was skills craftsmanship? We got that Martin secret one. Maybe it wasn't in, oh, it was that right there. 10% more powerful damage from shots. Let's fucking go! You're in the middle of fighting peasants and yelling at them, calling them council players. No. That was today before stream. That was... No. I wonder if these guys have money again. Maybe we should sell some shit to this butthole.
Greetings.
He's like
What
our
do
new
you
bank.
need?
Like our new bank now. Apparently,